Tetons teaching at the music festival, and there were several young ladies who were playing brass instruments, and we got together one night, we started talking, and they said, wouldn't it be great to create a festival where all the women could come together on the brass instruments and do this? And I just thought, So I sent out 1,500 letters, and believe me, I had help with this. I didn't do this all by myself. And 500 came back. Of the 500, 492 said, yes, please do this. Some of the female brass teachers that came, like for instance Barbara Butler, she said after the conference, and they went back to Northwestern, she was teaching there then at the time, that she noticed all of her students had more respect for the female players after coming to our conference. So we could see that having the conference was a big boost to the female players, because now they had role models where maybe they didn't have any female role models, okay, number one. Number two, the men came and heard these great performers, women, on their brass instruments. They said, well, women can do this, and their attitudes start to change. Now we're looking at 2019. A whole generation has gone now, and we're seeing a significant difference in attitude.
I'm at IWBC this year because I thought it would be a great opportunity to meet some female role models in my area. For me, it's mostly been a celebration of female brass players, because growing up I never had any teachers who were female. Most of my teachers were all male in my band programs and private lessons. So being here, I'm really trying to seek out female brass players and learn from them, because what they've done is so inspirational, and it makes me want to be a better player, and it makes me want to work harder. This is incredible. This is a really, really great experience. It's been so welcoming and heartwarming to see how supportive all of these female musicians are of each other and of the younger generation. When I first started university, my teacher told me to read the Carol Reinhardt biography, which I saw at the table the first day, and I freaked out when I saw her book, and when somebody at the desk told me that she was actually here, I almost started crying, because she's been such a great role model for me.
Susan talked me into coming, and then I brought my trio, 2 students, horn and trombone, and we played a concert, and then I also did a solo concert. But I was extremely impressed by the atmosphere and the wonderful spirit of the women who were there. And it was such a wonderful experience. It hooked me on IWBC. It's nice to see the men who come here really are also amazed by the atmosphere and the support and the friendliness, and the profession itself is still not entirely open, but breaking through, and at any rate there are far more opportunities nowadays than there were in my time. It's the Pioneer Award, of which I'm very proud, for having kind of pioneered the way for women musicians into the field.
So I packed my tuba, packed my bags, registered, and it was an empowering experience to meet so many professional women brass players, to hear them play, to share our similarities, experiences, and to know that there were other women who played brass instruments. The satisfaction of music making, collaborating together, camaraderie, feeling like they've experienced something individually, yet together, and have created something bigger than themselves.
The reason I'm here is because of my late wife, Joan. Here I am accepting an award for Joan, because she was a pioneer in playing brass when little girls didn't do that sort of thing. Does IWBC welcome me? I've never been more welcome in my life.
I think inclusiveness is the mantra of the IWBC, and that means that everyone is welcome, and that means that everyone has something to contribute, and that everyone is important, and that we can learn from each other, and we can impact, particularly looking at the younger generation, we can impact their futures, their careers in music.
IWBC has been such a supportive environment. It's empowering for women. It's inspiring. I've loved every aspect of it. I've loved connecting with the pioneers, especially. Yes, it's hearing their stories, and we've actually taken a couple lessons from them, and it's just been incredibly helpful and inspiring, and I can't wait to get back home and practice. Everybody is so excited about brass instruments, trying to get better. I think it's really interesting to have such a variety of instruments here, because I've attended trumpet conferences, and it's very, one-directional. Here we were learning from everyone. I had a friend that just participated in a euphonium masterclass, and she plays trumpet. You can learn from everybody here. Carol Reinhardt has been such an inspiration. We were able to have a lesson with her. It was just the most inspiring thing I've ever experienced. I've never taken a lesson with a female trumpet player, and some aspects of trumpet playing are much different between the male and female. So hearing various things about stance, about breathing, it was life-changing.
Well, actually, my history with IWBC started with my mom. She was a member when she was in school, and she actually went to the Eastman Community Music School, which is funny because I'm now at Eastman teaching at the Community Music School. And I went to the last conference in New Jersey and really had a great experience and got to know Joanna really well and started doing some things for the collegiate division and working on that, and then it just kind of evolved into where we are today. Well, we are actually all the way up to 565 registrants for this conference. I think what's really special about IWBC is this sense of equality and the sense of support. So all across the board you have everyone here, and they're just looking to make beautiful music together, make friends, and just support each other. So you'll meet people from all over the world, you'll meet people in all different parts of the field and with different interests who are just all here to network, but it's more than that. It's more about really getting to know each other. And so you'll be walking down the hall and you'll run into someone like Marie Speziali or Carol Dawn Reinhardt, and just the other day Marie walked up to me and gave me a hug. And when does that kind of thing happen? We're so excited about our next conference at UNT. We have a really powerhouse trio of hosts who are going to be there helping us, and one of them is Natalie Mannix, a board member, and we're just all so excited. And we know that with this one being so big, the next one's going to be even better.
This week has been so inspiring for me. The conferences are always full of a buzz and an energy, but this one here at ASU has been extraordinarily full. The buzz and the energy after the concert. Last night after one of our concerts, even though there wasn't a reception in the lobby, there was a reception in the lobby because everyone was still out there. They were chatting, they were standing around, they didn't want to leave the space. And so one of the wonderful things about the International Women's Brass Conference is that we try to focus on bringing people to light who might not always be visible. So the United Sound students came and worked with the Athena Brass Band, and we played Amazing Grace. The students came out and played with the band, and it was so moving and beautiful, and one of the best experiences of my career. What should become the norm is a mixed ensemble. We have too much of it still spread, only men or only women. What we're working toward is an ensemble of women and men together, elbow to elbow, in the ensemble, not gendering and stereotyping back and forth. And it's the same with race. We don't want to promote ensembles that don't feature a good diversity. We want there to be inclusion for everyone.
I absolutely would recommend this conference to my friends and colleagues, both male and female.